here at the Japanese American National Museum for the Time After Time Capsule. And this is YUKA from 6% Dokidoki. Hello! So we're really excited for the event, so let's head over inside and let's see what's happening. Hi guys, we're here at the Japanese American National Museum here in Little Tokyo, and we're here for the Time After Time Capsule event, and this is Beari from Doki Press. So we're here to interview Mr. Sebastian Masuda from 6% Dokidoki. Mr. Masuda, can you introduce yourself please?
はい、こんにちは。アーティストの増田セバスチャンです。
Mr. Masuda, you are known to be an art director, an artist, and an influencer of the Kawaii culture. So first, you have the fashion brand 6% Dokidoki, and you've done work for the famous J-pop singer Kyary Pami Pami. Could you tell us about your amazing journey and of spreading Kawaii culture throughout the world?
カワイイカルチャーっていうのは、原宿から生まれた、日本独自のオリジナルのカルチャーなんですけれども、そのカワイイっていうのがこうやって世界で広がっていくことによって、今まで世界中のみんながちょっとこの社会に対してちょっと違うなとか、社会に対して憤りを感じていたり、そういったものを超えて、一つになるようなムーブメントだと思うので、これを、世界に、日本から世界へ伝えていきたいなと思いました。
The Hello Kitty Time Capsule has started since December 2014, and you've traveled around the world, all over the world for it. So you've been collecting keepsakes from Kawaii enthusiasts, like fans all over. And what made you come up with such an amazing concept?
僕が最初に、アーティストとして、海外でデビューしたのが、2014年のニューヨークの展覧会だったんですね。でその展覧会の時にはカワイイっていうのがどういうものか、そういうものをアートを通して紹介したんですけども、その時は、カワイイっていうのは極めて個人的なもの、そして自分だけの小宇宙を作ること、そこには誰にも踏み込ませない自分だけの小さな世界っていうのがコンセプトだったんですね。なのですごくインディビジュアルな小さなものだったんだけれども、これが世界中のみんなのこの可愛いっていうものを好きな人が、このインディビジュアルなものがいっぱい集まった時に世界を変えられるか、時代を変えられるかっていうものに挑戦してみたかったんです。それが、このタイムカプセルっていう、コンセプトのもとに、始めたタイムアフタータイムカプセルなんですね。なので世界中のこの、可愛いっていう言葉ので共通で集まった人たちが集まって、参加型のプロジェクトができたらいいなと思ったので、こういったプロジェクトを考えました。
Only a few years into the making of this grand 20-year project for unifying the world of objects and of their individuality, and we know we have like exciting plans of displaying the capsules at 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Can you tell us about the other future goals with the Time After Time Capsule project and what other cities you plan to visit?
はい、このプロジェクトは、20年かけてというよりは、一つのゴールが2020年の東京オリンピックの東京に世界中に散らばったこのタイムカプセルを1個に集めて、それで、縦に積み上げて大きなタワーにするっていうのが一つの目的なんですね。でそれなので2020年まで、5年かけていろんな世界を回っていろんなタイムカプセルを作って、2020年に東京に集めたいなと思っています。それで世界、どこにでも行きたいし、この可愛いっていうコンセプトは、みんな世界の人種、性別、そして国境も関係なく宗教も関係なく、みんながつながれる、コンセプトだと思うので、例えばまだ可愛いとか日本のカルチャーを知らないような、例えばアフリカだとか、あとはもっと、 こういったカルチャーが届かないところも、このタイムカプセルを持っていって、みんながこうコネクトできるようなことをしていきたいなと考えています。はい。
The Time After Time Capsule has traveled around the world to collect and unify personal kawaii objects. It's an honor to see one of these large Hello Kitty capsules here in Los Angeles, Little Tokyo. Could you tell us the importance of having the collective ceremony here at the Japanese American National Museum and why you've chosen this place?
最初にこのタイムアフタータイムカプセルをこのリトル東京でやろうと思ったのは、最初はジャパンソサイティジャパンファンデーションが自分のこのカプセルのイベントをサポートしてくれるって言ってくれたんですね。その時にはやっぱりリトル東京っていうのがやっぱこの日本のカルチャーの中心地でもあるし、あとロサンゼルスの人たちはリトル東京ならみんなこう日本のカルチャーが来るっていうのがすごくイメージしやすいと思ったので、ここでやれるのはすごくいいなとは思っております。
Mr. Masuda, so you were one of the pioneers and main influencers in starting the Kawaii revolution. And now it's a global phenomenon. So everybody's been dressing up in Kawaii fashion. So you got Decora, Fairy K, you got all other subcultures as well. So why is it important to spread the message or the idea of the Kawaii culture with starting a revolution in your heart?
もう可愛いっていうのはもう世界に結構こう浸透してきて、すごく可愛いっていうのが世界共通語になるくらい広まったと思うんですけども、まだまだ世界中の人々から見たら可愛いっていうのはどうしても表面的なものだけに見えるんですね。でももともとはやっぱ可愛いっていうのはすごくスピリッツがすごく大切なもので、そうでなければ世界に広がらなかったと思うんです。なので僕はそのスピリッツの部分、つまり自由な精神、何事にもとらわれない自分だけの表現、自由な精神っていうのをもっともっと世界の人に伝えたい。それがああいった可愛いっていうビジュアルから来るスピリッツなんだっていうのを伝えていきたい。そう思って今こういう活動をしています。その時にいつも考える言葉がいつも心に革命を、そう思ってこのつまらない日常を変える、自分の中で、変革する、それが可愛いのスピリッツだと思っているので、それを皆さんに伝えていきたいと、そう考えています。
So the Kawaii revolution starts from the heart. 6% Dokidoki has made a big impact on the street fashion scene, and it has inspired like a lot of fashionistas and artists to express themselves in their art and in a more kawaii way. Can you tell us how the workshop can help be a way to express and interpret the kawaii culture?
この、ハローキティ型のタイムアフタータイムカプセルは、ファッションだとファッションの人しか参加できないんだけれども、このタイムカプセルはちっちゃな子供からそれでおじいちゃんおばあちゃんまで、これがアートだかなんだかわからない人まで参加ができる。でもそのことによってどんどんこういろんな人の手に渡っていく、そういう風にしたかったんですね。なのでファッションの人はファッションだけっていうのではなくて、ジャンルを超えて大きくムーブメントにしたかった。なのでこういった形にしました。
So that goes like to your grandmas and grandpas like around like that time period. We've heard that the time capsule is going to be installed as a public sculpture and featured at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, which we think is very incredible. Could you tell us more of what to expect once the piece is installed and where it will be installed?
今2020年の東京オリンピックで、このモニュメント、世界中から集めたタイムカプセルが、展示されるのは、70% ぐらい実はもう決定しているんですね。でもまだどこだかはまだちょっと皆さんにお知らせすることができないので、もうちょっと、楽しみに待っててください。はい。
So that would be the last part of our interview. Thank you for coming to Los Angeles, Little Tokyo, and featuring the time capsule event. We've actually been waiting for you to come in, and we've just been very excited. But thank you for coming in. We're so excited for you to be here. Okay, guys. So that's Mr. Sebastian Masuda from 6% Dokidoki, and this is the Time After Time Capsule event. And see you guys again soon. Bye. Let's
at the Hello Kitty Time After Time Capsule ceremony here in Little Tokyo, Los Angeles. And I'm here with Dave, who's going to tell me a little bit more about the Hello Kitty Time After Time Capsule event. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Dave Marchi. I'm VP of Brand Management and Marketing with Sanrio.
Thank you so much. So this event is really exciting. And like this party right here has little Hello Kitty themed snacks as well as drinks and music as well. Can you tell me a little bit of a general description about the Time After Time Capsule project?
I sure can. And again, we're here. It's an extra special day today because it's also Hello Kitty's birthday. So we thought it was a great time for everything to come together and celebrate all things Hello Kitty. So Mr. Sebastian Masuda launched his Time After Time Capsule project here for LA. It's the first time it's in California. It started in New York, it made its way to Seattle, and now it's here in LA. And Sebastian is somewhere here. He's inviting fans to add their kawaii pieces to the sculpture, so it's ever evolving and ever growing, and it will eventually make its way to the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. So that's very exciting.
Wow, I didn't know that today was also the birthday of Hello Kitty.
It's a big day.
Oh, that's why they have the little Hello Kitty Snapchat filter. That's really
Also
kawaii.
launched for her birthday, yes. We launched the Snapchat filter for her birthday. We did a couple other special launches. As you mentioned, we have treats from the Hello Kitty Cafe that are being passed around. We also have Hello Kitty wine at the bar. So a celebration of all things Hello Kitty. And if you don't drink alcohol, you can enjoy Hello Kitty Ito and green tea as well.
Oh wow, you really put in a lot of effort to the theme as well as the ceremony and the party here. And just to get a little bit more into the actual project, could you tell me the significance of why Mr. Matsuda wants to collect these very personalized kawaii objects?
Sebastian's he's a fantastic artist, and he is an ambassador of kawaii culture in Harajuku. He created this as almost an homage to all things kawaii, and part of what it is he's inviting people to share what's special to them and share their emotional connections with the sculpture. So you'll see them placing their special objects within the sculpture, which makes it all the more special and emotional and kawaii.
Oh wow, that means a lot. I can see that it's a very unifying. Yeah,
Special,
thank you.
emotional, it's sweet, it is unifying, it's celebratory, it's connecting both Japanese and American culture, so it's a lot of really interesting things put together.
Wow, thank you. And I was just curious, what other cities or what other future goals do you have with the remaining years of the project?
Those are still to be determined. I know it has a couple places that are yet to be announced, so between now and 2020, I would say watch for Hello Kitty Time After Time to pop up in more cities across the world.
Thank you. And something I'm personally curious about is why specifically Hello Kitty capsules? Why not like other kawaii characters or any other kawaii image?
I believe actually Sebastian is exploring additional characters and additional elements of kawaii. So there are additional characters that will pop up in different locations as well.
Thank you. And just to give me a little bit more of your opinion, what is your how exciting of a feeling it is to actually be a part of this very historical project, one that's supposed to really unify kawaii culture around the world?
It's very exciting to be part of the project. Obviously, we're flattered that we can be part of it. I think Hello Kitty has often been an ambassador of kawaii culture, so it's great that she's involved and is almost another ambassador like Sebastian for this amazing, fantastic culture.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm really excited to enjoy the ceremony here as well as just look at all the collected items in the Hello Kitty capsule. And I'm looking forward to, I know the opening is it's scheduled to be 2035 for the opening of the actual time capsules, right?
That's a question for Sebastian. I'm not exactly sure when the date is, but Sebastian can fill you in on that one.
Thank you so much for being here and for introducing me the event here in Little Tokyo. And I'm really excited to see all the capsules displayed at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
We're very excited as well, and thank you for joining us, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you. I'm going to go enjoy the ceremony and listen to some music and look at those objects in the time capsule.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
She said